My name is Cecile Ahrens, and I am a therapist in San Diego, California, and my practice is called Transcend Therapy. Today I wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about anger. Anger often gets such a bad rap in our society. I think it is a very misunderstood emotion, and I want to give it the attention and the props that I think it deserves. Anger, when we think of anger, we usually think of it as a negative emotion, when technically there's no such thing as negative emotions. For the most part, emotions really are not right or wrong or good or bad. Anger is an emotion just like love is, or happiness is, or sadness, or loneliness. And really, anger has a wonderful purpose once we know how to uncover it. And anger also has this awesome intelligence. It tells us when something doesn't feel good. It tells us when we may need to protect ourselves from an actual or perceived threat. The perceived threat part is usually because as you unravel what's creating that reaction, you start to realize that a lot of those things really stem from unhealed wounds and past events. But what I want to impart today is that anger is, like I said, an emotion that has a lot of intelligence and is usually carrying a lot of good information. So I want you to think of anger as the tip of the iceberg. Tip of the iceberg, anger, and then underneath are all these other varying emotions. So usually when we're angry, it's because we're also feeling all sorts of other things. So there could be loneliness, there could be pain, hurt, sadness, feelings of rejection. You could be overwhelmed, you could be stressed, you could be sleep deprived, you could be, a combination of all those things. And that could be causing and or contributing to the anger. And there's also varying degrees of anger, right? There's kind of the mild anger to, the rageful fit of anger, and sometimes, unfortunately, anger that can lead to violence and even death, which, is of course unfortunate. So as much as anger can create those kinds of tragedies, that's an example of anger not being managed in a healthy way, to simplify it.